Beautiful hedge fund managers. Today, I will just share with you right here how we will avoid your obvious mistakes. As a hedge fund manager, you are going through a lot of mistakes that you are doing it currently with the LBS or with the investors that you need to avoid in order to raise up capital constantly. Today we'll talk about how you can avoid your obvious mistakes. I spoke with CIO of 9.4 billion multifamily office about how he filters hedge fund managers in the first 10 minutes. And today you will gain that. Today you will understand what they are looking on, what they need to see, and how you will make sure that you will avoid all the obvious mistakes that today you are doing it. So you will have more of your own limited lifetime to become successful hedge fund managers and to rise up capital constantly. So the best managers don't do introductions, they frame. What that means, I will tell you. They lead with locator needs. How they would do that? So they understand that family office need is not the same thing as the high net worth individuals need, or not the same thing as the essentials need. Correct? Each one of them, they have of their own morals, values, and needs that they would like to see, or they would like to review them on each call before they take any step further. And you need to understand that before you jump on the call, if you are jumping with the family offices, you need to understand what their own need, what they are looking to. High net worth individuals, what they are looking to. And essentials, what they are looking to. And you can take a look on the video in the description below, and you will find the video that I have already done on that you can take a look on if you would like to. So they lead with allocator needs. So they don't lead from their own perspective, they lead from the allocator's perspective, in another way, or another word. They set the structure, story, edge, scale. So they making sure to present their own story, their edge, their unique selling point. Okay, what make you unique? If you can't craft it, so you have nothing at all. You will absolutely not stay in the market for the long term. You need to craft your own unique selling point, your own uniqueness. It could be multiple things. It could be the local period. It could be the performance. It could be the drawdown report. It could be what they will get when they will join your own firm. It could be that you have a private circle for LBS. It could be a limited amount of things that you can actually craft your own unique selling point from it. I have already done a video on that. You can also find the description below. And you need also to understand how you will present your expansion plan, how you will scale this fund, not only how you will build the fund, how you will scale the fund, because they are not interested to invest into someone who are not willing or not able to scale, and they are not aware of how they will scale, because they understand that hedge fund managers who don't have any plan on how they can scale, they are not here for the long term. They are only here for the few years return. You understand? So you need actually to establish that. You need actually to address that from the beginning on the first during the first 10 minutes when you have call with the LBS. Number 3, they don't just talk, they guide. What that means. So they going into structure on how they will present their own story, or how they will present their own presentation to the family offices, our investors, our LBS. What that means, they're talking with awareness level. They're taking the investor of the LBS from unaware to aware to problem aware to must aware to solution aware and to unique selling point aware, which is the USP. Correct? That's how you can talk. That's a huge role of the public speaking principles, and that's what we also do in our programs that we are also coaching our partners with. We making sure to work on their own speaking scale, on their own speaking, their own speech, or speaking skills that they would like, they will need to have before they're jumping on the calls with the investors. So that's what you need to understand. So they don't just talk, they guide. Okay, have that in the mind always. And what that also means when they guide, it means that they adding value, or they adding evidence of each point that they are establishing or that they are lifting up. So everything that you will lift up, you need also to add evidence that what you have for a point today, it makes all sense to actually have it in their own concerns or to actually hear it during the call. Do you understand? If you don't understand how you can add evidence, then you need to hear the next, which is you need actually to mention well-known names in the financial industries that they have already said something that makes sense to your own point. So that's how you can establish evidence, correct? Number two, they explain performance without heading behind it. So what that means, I will tell you right away. They talk through risk decisions, they highlight drawdown discipline, they know narratives sell, not number. They talk through risk decisions. They understand how they will talk through the risk decisions and how they can actually mention that and explain that in the best way during the call. You need to address that directly, and if you have any negative points with the risk management that you currently have, you need to address that directly from the first 10 minutes, because if they will find that by their own selves, that will not help you to craft the relationship with them. Okay, they highlight drawdown discipline, so they will also highlight what they have already done with the drawdown discipline and why they have already had the max drawdown reports that they had lately. They know narrative sales, not numbers, so they understand that they need actually to talk with narratives style. So I don't need to explain it, correct? Number three, they bring team deep to the table. What that means? So not just founder lead conviction. LBS want to see maturity at every layer. IR, OBS, compliance, execution, all visible. So if you can also, if you are jumping on the calls with them, you need also to show them what do you have for team members or what they are doing in your own firm. So if you can actually bring them on the call, it will also make all sense. But if you can do that, then you need actually to mention or just bring their own background and what they have already done on the calls, and make sure to identify everything that they have done before. So each point, every small detail on what they have done before and what they had for experience or expertise, where they have already lived before, what they have already worked on before, which firms that they have worked on, what they had before for risk management, and analyze everything that will make sense to mention it, and that into the financial industry, then you need to mention it. Okay, every small detail, every small data, okay, on your own backgrounds, on your own team's backgrounds, it will make all the sense to mentioning it. All right, why is that? Because they're buying you. Okay, they're buying you, they're buying the team, they are not buying anyone else except that, and your own unique selling point for sure. Number four, they ask sharp questions, not flattering ones. Okay, what that mean? Here are a few questions. How evaluate a drawdown control? What's missing in your own exposure? What made you take this call? Okay, so that's what they are asking for questions. So if you want to become one who will actually look like and sound like someone who understands the hedge fund industry deeply as a hedge fund manager, then you need to ask these questions during the call to the LBS or to the investors. Okay, and you need actually to capture all of their answers and answer back again, or ask them more on their own answers, so you will find the problem or the issue of the last piece of puzzle that they would like to see before they take any decisions or before they take any step further with you or with the others. So you will understand their own mentality on how they are taking decisions regarding the investing, because each one or each LBS or each investor, they have their own style on investing. Few of them they're investing into people, few of them they're investing into unique selling point, few of them is they're investing into your own strategy, drop down report, etc. So it depends on, okay, because if you understand sales, so you will also understand that everyone or every human in the world, they buy something because of something, because of another reasons that actually make no sense for you, but it would make sense to them. Do you understand? So you need to understand that what their own a sales point or what their own interest points that you can actually later on craft it or work on it and provide more materials on it, so you can actually scale it up or scale the relation up, so you can get more capital from them, or you can close more investment commitments. So he ended with, I will show you what he ended with. The best hedge fund managers I have made lead like they already have 5 billion in assets under management. So that's the main point. So even if today you don't have over 200 million assets under management, or you don't have over 100 million assets under management, or you don't have over 50 million assets under management, but you want actually to get the instantials, or you want to get big family offices, then you need actually to talk with conviction. You talk with confidence, with conviction that you are actually the man that they can actually trust, put their own trust into, and they can give you their own money. Do you understand? That's the main thing right here. That doesn't mean that you need to fake it until you make it. No, but what I'm talking about right here, what he said right here, is you need actually to have the conviction of the confidence in your own ability, and you need to show that to them, and you need to show them that, all right, I am here actually for the long term, and I am here like I am managing like 5 billion assets under management, so I have the same confidence as someone who managing 5 billion assets under management. Do you understand? That's what you need to have. So you don't need to have like this energy, like it's salesy a lot, or that it's like you are weak in some way, or that they are over you in some way. Do you understand? I hope you do. And they make it easy for me to believe it too. And you need also to make it easy to the investors or family offices or LBS that they will also believe it too. How they will believe that? By how you are speaking, how you are presenting your own self, awareness level, how you are speaking, and the conviction on how you also speaking, correct? What the conviction level on how you're also speaking, how certain are you, how can you increase the certainty of the deal? That's what it makes all sense, correct? That's the main thing, and that's why we're also helping our partners by doing also that. And we have also our own advisors and presenters who taking the calls with the LBS and investors inside our program done for you, that is done for you for hedge fund managers who are looking to scale up and who are managing over 100, 200, 300 million dollars in management and looking to expand to $1 billion in management. So that's what you need to think about. How you are speaking, conviction level, how confident are you, how can you increase the certainty of the deal? By speaking, intro deck, backgrounds about your own team, and most of all, your own unique selling point. That's how you scale trust before term sheets. That's how you can absolutely win in the industry, in the hedge fund industry. That was everything for this video. If you would like to take a look on those videos, you'll find them in the description below. It was Ziad, Selo.